Should you let your kid have a social network account? Social networking websites make me flinch. Scrolling down my newsfeed and seeing inappropriate things make me shake my head, and know that there should be changes fast. I see so many things on Facebook that people post that I think is ridiculous. I see like the harassment and the bullying, and it is absurd. When you think of you letting your kid have Facebook, you think, just talking to friends, no big deal. But you don't realize the harassment and the influence people have on other people through Facebook. Through Facebook nowadays, to get a bunch of likes on a picture, or to get positive comments, or to be what they call Facebook famous, which is where you get a bunch of likes on all of your pictures, you have to be in the drug and alcohol scenes, unlike your school, and be into the party heads, and to get a bunch of likes, or to be half naked. That's the only ways you really get a bunch of likes on Facebook nowadays. So that can really influence someone who is being bullied on Facebook, who gets like 1 or 2 likes on Facebook, to change up their scene, to start doing drugs, to get into alcohol, to be half naked to get a bunch of likes. It makes me really sad because I do see it a lot. I've seen an innocent person who got 1 or 2 likes get in the influence of Facebook and be bullied over Facebook, start doing drugs and alcohol, and then, they become Facebook famous, as they say, quote unquote. Some of the problems with social networking sites are involuntary. It can raise a lot more issues than you would first think about. Some people will comment on someone's pictures and call them ugly or other mean things. Someone could not get likes on a picture. Also, this could make someone want to change themselves to get likes on a picture. Most people would be willing to say negative things to people over Facebook or over a computer than to say it to someone's face. Recently, scrolling down my newsfeed on Facebook, I saw some of these screenshots of a private message a person received from his ex-girlfriend's mom, cursing him out and saying very harsh things. He blocked her on Facebook and then she got on someone else's Facebook and kept harassing him. It came so far to the point he had to deactivate his Facebook. Another incident that I recently saw was with this guy who worked at IHOP, and his car got keyed, and he thought he knew who it was. So he got on this person's Facebook and commented on every single one of this guy's Facebook pictures and statuses, like hardcore harassing him. Now, I understand someone being upset about getting their car keyed, but he didn't even know for sure if it was that guy, and it turned out it wasn't even that guy. And he harassed him to the extreme. It was ridiculous. And it's stuff like that can make social networking sites bad. And it's ridiculous. There are many games on Facebook. For example, one game is called Date, Rate, Hate, which is when someone tells you if they would date you, they then rate you, and then they tell you if they hate you. I have seen some very good ones, Yes, I would date you, I rate you on a scale of 1 to 10 to 10, I don't hate you. Now, I have seen some mean ones. They give them a rate on a 1, they say no one would date you, I would never date you, and that they hate them because they're weird. This is obviously a negative thing that Facebook has to offer. Oh my goodness. They're causing a person's confidence to get low, causing them to be, feel low about themselves and become depressed, and, it can lead someone to the point of becoming suicidal. I mean, I know people think Facebook making someone suicidal. Yes, it can, because people get bullied on Facebook, and it is not recognized enough. Cyberbullying is a problem, and Facebook is in the problem of cyberbullying. Another controversy for me is when people post fight videos. They encourage it. They talk about who won the fight and how awesome the person is that won the fight, and they make fun of the person who didn't win the fight. I feel like that person who posts the fight is condoning fighting, and everyone talking about who won and how cool the fight was is condoning fighting. Also, if someone wants to get in a fight with someone else and the other person doesn't want to fight, that person will get harassed, and people will be posting on his wall and messaging him or her negative things and making fun of them for not wanting to fight, for being the bigger person and saying, fighting isn't right. They peer pressure them into fighting and trying to get them to fight, and ultimately, if they say no, they start getting bullied. People every day will be posting on their walls and being like, you're a punk, you didn't want to fight, you're a loser, and a bunch of other negative things. Social networking sites aren't always just as fun and exciting as people make them. I think parents should be very cautious of how their kid is using social networking sites, and talk to the children about the dangers of these sites and make sure they feel open to talking to you about the things that happen. They should definitely restrict how the children can use these sites by setting time limits and by monitoring who they talk to, ultimately what they post, and what other people post on their wall, and who they're talking to.